This is part 2 of addictions that you need to leave back in 2025. Don't take it over to 2026. So in this video, I'll just be listing out the things. So if you just see anyone that relates to you, take action. If I say anyone that relates to you, take action. We have different forms of addiction. The first one I'll go into is substance addiction, chemical addiction, and you have legal substances. That means substances that you can just get, you can easily buy, that you will not get arrested when you buy, but that people are being addicted to. You have your legal substances like your alcohol, nicotine, cigarette, caffeine. For those of us that take coffee can become addictive. Prescription drugs, prescription sedatives. That means maybe things that the doctor prescribed to you to calm your nerves or to make you sleep for a short time. You become addicted to it for a long time. Painkillers that the doctors wrote to you, tramadol and co, to help you relieve your pain for a short time, you make it to be a long-term issue. Those are legal substances. You now also have your illegal substances. Those are substances that you need to hide to buy. You don't get it easily on the market, and if they see it with you, you might get arrested. You have your cocaine, you have your heroin, you have your meth, you have your marijuana, cannabis, ecstasy, so many of all those things that people are taking, and it's becoming more easily bought. As of a few years ago, those are things that are so difficult to get. Right now, those things are easy to get. And when you see some people that are taking it, you will not believe that this person is taking it. So you got to be careful. Then some things like cough syrups and some other painkillers that people are using. These are substance addiction. So any of those things you're worrying you say, today I have a long day, let me take ibuprofen, let me take Panadol before I start work to prevent the headache. But the headache has not come, but you're already taking it. It's part of your morning routine. You take your water, you take your Panadol without having that headache. No, that is very, very, very wrong. Then you have the second kind of addiction, behavioral addiction. And this is the one I want us to dwell a bit on. We have the technology addiction, and we have the emotional addiction, we have the lifestyle addiction, psychological addiction, self-harming, and environmental addiction. These are all behavioral addiction. So let's go back to the technology addiction. You have your smartphones. Are you addicted to your smartphone? Sometimes I have times whereby I off my phone. But do you know, you off your phone, all of a sudden you are, I've upped it. Your hand is going there. Your hand is just going there. That is a sign. It's a sign. Social media addiction. Social media is not a bad thing, but you are always on it, and when you're on it, you cannot cut off yourself and go out of it. You find out that you're supposed to do something else, but you cannot get away from your phone. Then that is an addiction. Then you have internet addiction. You're always checking something on the internet for different things. You have gaming addiction. You can play game throughout the night. Some people play game for days. Like I said, playing those games, I play my games. It's not the problem. But the problem is that you are supposed to be doing something else. You are playing that thing, and you are playing that thing for hours, days. Some people, that's an addiction. Then you have shopping addiction, be it online, especially online, or be it in the shops. You have a shopping addiction. Hey, women, young girls, it is what you're suffering from. You need to leave it back in 2025. Content binging. That means you just sit down, get a particular series, watch. After that one, the next one. After that one, the next one. Instead of you reading, instead of you doing some other thing. That's the problem. It's taking the position of something else from you. It's not that maybe you just, okay, I have holiday, let me binge on a series. That's a different case. But this one, you cannot get yourself out of it. Then, of course, you have pornography addiction. So many people are addicted to it. They are really addicted. They cannot do without it. They are being pulled to it. Then emotionally, you have love addiction. Somebody doesn't love. If somebody doesn't tell you that they love, or even you, it's a big problem. Some people have sex addiction. That they must have it all the time, whether the partner wants or not. That's a problem. Some people have toxic relation addiction. They are drawn to relationships that are toxic, and they will complain, but they'll still go and do it. So you need to break that habit. So are you the person? People pleasing addiction. Yes, come on this table. You know that it's wrong for you to be always pleasing people, but you find yourself doing that. You are aware of it, you are still doing it. So people pleasing is a form of addiction. Attachment or validation addiction. You just like people telling you, yes, so it is you or nobody. You are president general of all the nation. You need that all the time. You're always attached to people. You are the drama addiction. Your own, if you have not made a drama, if you have not shown them that you are there, there's a problem. You need to leave those things back. Like I said, all these things I'm mentioning, they are not bad on their own. Is when you are always doing it, when you are always drawn to doing it. Then afterwards, you just feel, why did I behave that way? Tomorrow you wake up, you do the same thing. You ask yourself, why did I behave that way? That is the point. That is the point. Then lifestyle and our daily lifestyle. Food addiction, you are always eating. Sugar addiction, you like sweet things. Fast food addiction, instead of you to cook, you are going to buy fast food. Work addiction, workaholic, you cannot stop working. I was in that position. Right now, when I tell myself, shut down, I let everything go. Exercise addiction, we are telling you to go to the gym, but we're not telling you to die in the gym. We've talked about shopping addiction, then gaming addiction is also in this area. Then we have the psychological form of addiction where some people are addicted to stress. Adrenaline, I will join them together. Do you see them? They'll be jumping. You see those people that jump from one building to the other building without any security, without any safety. Adrenaline addiction. Some people, they like everything chaotic before they can do something. Stress addiction, overthinking addiction. You can, if you have not thought about something, you're not okay, or you're trying to always do everything perfect. You have perfectionism addiction. Then why some other people are addicted to negative thoughts, negative way of thinking. They can never think right. They will never think right. You need to leave that in 2026, 2025. Don't take it over to 2026. Then you also have people that they arm themselves, self-harm. Either they cut themselves or they starve themselves. They don't give themselves food. Yes, they don't give themselves food. That's another form of addiction that needs to be needs to be stopped. Then there are some people that TV must be on in their house. TV must be. I was in that situation whereby a German will come to our house and will see a TV on. They'll be wondering. So Germans don't keep that time. Now is a different ball game. You don't keep their TV on. Your TV will just be on. This noise, there's always noise. You cannot live in quietness. You cannot live where there's quiet. You need to do something about it. You need to enjoy peace of quiet. You need to enjoy it. Then I like this one. It's called the eating or the soft addiction. Complaining addiction, gossip addiction, comparison addiction, validation seeking, procrastination addiction, emotional eating, busyness, crisis addiction. You are a firefighter. Then spiritual bypassing, using everything as using spirituality for everything, not knowing that there's a spiritual part of things and there's a physical part of this thing. So which of these whole addiction, which of them affects you? Which one affects you? Make it your point to say this year is going to end. I'm not taking it into next year because next year I'm living my rich lifestyle. My next video, I'll talk about some of the things you can start doing to stop those things.